in front of you, so we need to adopt the 2026 budget by resolution right there, and then we can enter into everything else.
So,
Everybody have a pen?
let's adopt the resolution for tax rates next year.
Yeah, you gotta sign after where you check mark there, please.
Let's approve the minutes for last month. What do we need next? What do we do next? What are we gonna do? What do we need to do next on this?
Let's go first, that came from the farthest, I don't know if Beaver, or Gary came from the farthest.
If they have any to do,
Well. The state public here.
yeah, so.
Yeah, you can wait.
Oh, yes, we need to open the public hearing for the new rate ordinance, I apologize. So,
I was
Not the rate, the bond.
yes, so we need to open the public hearing first, I apologize.
Let's open. the
I'm a little
public
red.
hearing. Anybody have any questions? Amy, anybody got any questions on the water rates? Guess we'll close.
No public comment? Okay. Okay. Ordinance, sorry, everything's right here in the folder right here. Sorry, guys, there's a lot of signing tonight. Need to read any of this? There's no,
Generally, we have to,
Okay.
adopt it on second reading. And so what we have to do is you would read it by the caption, which is here. The caption is just an ordinance amending the rates and charges for the water works utility. And then there has to be a motion, and second, and then we can do it.
okay, do I have a motion to accept the amended rates and charges for the water work utility?
I'll say.
Okay. The vote is?
Aye.
Yeah. Okay, the next ordinance up for vote is the ordinance 2025-4, an ordinance of the town of Kingman authorizing the issuance of waterworks revenue bonds for the purpose of providing funds to pay the cost of certain additions, extensions, and improvements to the municipal waterworks of said town, providing for the safeguarding of the interests of the owners of said bonds, other matters connected therewith, including the issuance of notes in anticipation of bonds, and repealing ordinances inconsistent herewith. Need a motion to approve the bond ordinance.
Motion approved.
I'll second. And all in favor?
Aye.
So the the SRF money is effective when we close, which is October 17th. We've approved the bond and rate ordinance as of October 6th, which is today. The bond ordinance has no remonstrance period, but the rate ordinance has a 5-year remonstrance period. And Kendall was supposed to email the bond counsel, Sarah Corral and Lisa Lee, on 13th and tell them that we haven't received any objections to the rate ordinance. Nothing's been filed in petition to remonstrate against the rate. With that, we'll close on the 17th. The project, of course, is $2,680,000, of which $700,000 is free Oka money, $1.5 million for SRF money, and then $480,000 is what we have to pay back at 2% interest over a 20-year loan. Just really good interest rate and really good free money to get on this project. What you're going to see is Gary coming in with the contractors every meeting, and the contractors will have an invoice, and Gary will say, yes, work's been done. And he will approve the invoice, and either Gary or Christie submit the disbursement. Christie will submit the disbursement request to the SRF, and the SRF pays the contractor directly. Pardon.
I'd offer you water, but I don't have any.
I'll go get it. Any questions on bond ordinance, the rate ordinance, the process, what's going on?
Lisa or Sarah remind me of that 13th.
I'll be glad to.
You will be letting me know.
I'll be glad to let you know. I'll let us know. I'll send you an email. Say, Kendall, have you received anything by mail on a petition to remonstrate the rates charges?
Okay.
And then you'll just respond. I'll copy Lisa Lee and Sarah on it. So you just respond and say, easy.
Do I need to go ahead and send them the bond ordinance signature pages and rate ordinance signature? Or
Yeah, you can send that to me and I'll distribute it. That's easy.
Okay.
And then I'll send them on the SRF as well. We want to see copies of it.
Okay.
And make sure everything was done. And certainly Lisa Lee and Sarah Corral have to include it in their closing documents as well. So
Okay. Just the signature page, okay, on the bond ordinance?
the signature page and I think the cover page, because that gives you the ordinance number.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then the rate ordinance is on, I think, 3 pages. So
It should cover, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Gary.
Okay. Okay, a few things this evening, stuff that we normally have on the report here, but as far as the wastewater project, Second Street lift station generator issue, GNA Engineering's who have been working on that. They're favoring installation of variable frequency drives, but they're looking at different ways to lower the costs. They got pretty high costs from EVAP-R and also BBC pump for that. So they're working on trying to hone in on reduce cost. The 2025 CCMG project, the closeout letter and information was prepared and I think submitted to NDOT, correct?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes.
So NDOT should be providing an invoice to the town to pay back $12,834.46 since
Yeah, we received that.
you have received it. Okay, so getting close to close out on that. As far as the 2026 CCMG project, the application's due by the end of this month. I did some construction cost estimates. South Robert Street from 234 to the town limits, I was at 82,495. North Robert Street from 234 to town limits, 41,360. Wilkeson Street from State Road 234 to Vine, 16,320. Also estimated Resident Street from Vine to Walnut, since it's Pacer rated 2. We finished Pacer rating last week, and it's down to a 2. So I totaled A, B, and C at $140,175, which puts the town share at $28,035, which is 20% of that. And I'm not sure where you stand financially to how much you have to put forth in it. So I went ahead and totaled all 4 street segments and come up with 157,765, town share being 31,553. So you can figure out which one of those you might go with. I brought 2 funding letter, one for each scenario.
40-some thousand. Sure.
She's like.
While she's looking for that, I'll go ahead with the water project. We did have the SRF pre-closing meeting on October 3rd. Everything I think went pretty well.
Yeah.
Everything was in. The rate hearing, of course, was tonight. We do have a pre-construction conference scheduled for this Wednesday at 10:30. So can we have access to the town building, Kendall, 10:30?
I'm sorry.
Can we have access to this building 10:30 Wednesday for
Yes.
pre-construction conference?
Yes, yes.
I wasn't sure if you were here on Wednesdays.
You don't have to come in, Kendall, I'll be here. You don't go to it, so.
Oh, okay, so you have a key, so they'll let you,
Okay.
but I can be here if I need to be.
Yeah, I'm not sure Christie needs anything from you.
Okay.
Check with her.
Gordon, if I have to, for the key.
Just let me know, I'm home. I
Okay.
think I'm in my own thing, so. Yeah, just shoot me a text and let me know, Gary, if you don't mind. If you need me to be here.
And the SRF loan closing scheduled for October 17th. I think we discussed the tank tires last meeting, but I'm not sure you had a formal motion. I think it would be probably good for the record that you make a motion and go for tank type there.
I'll make a motion for pedestal.
One second.
Okay.
Aye. No.
You got that, Kendall?
Yep, sure do.
We are working on revising the asset management plan for the water system. The asset management plan that has been certified to be in place, because one has to be in place before we apply for the SRF funding. It's not too good. It was done by RCAF. I mean, it really doesn't follow the SRF guidelines or anything. So there is money budgeted in the project.
Money budget in the project.
Yeah.
Not a lot, but a little.
So I'm working on that. I need to get with Mike and Jay at some point. I've kind of listed all the assets on there. Try to fill in some of the blanks on on the assets to finish my part out, which is being technical manager sections, and then Steve will end up doing the financial portion of the asset management. Item 7, we did submit the permit application for the phosphate addition Saturday, so hopefully that'll go through. So I had
Did you do the technical and what is the other part?
manager. I had
Did you do the technical and what is the other part?
manager.
I have a question on the Second Street generator parts cost. What do you mean cost?
Costs.
Yeah, cost for what? I mean, cost for the town or cost for you or cost for?
We haven't discussed that yet. We haven't. GNA obviously feels some responsibility and obligation, but we've not discussed it. Take a look to find out what they can hold in on cost before and sit down and talk about that. So I'll bring it to you.
I guess the only question I have, is there any more papers I need to sign before I leave town this week?
The Robert. Signing.
Those ones that I was, because you already, I have signed them, yes.
No more coming. Yeah.
Even on the SR loan closing?
Yeah, that's the.
That's what we pre-signed.
Okay, I was making sure I said there's everything.
Date on the calendar.
Okay.
You're fine.
All right, I would just.
When do you get back?
To the 19th.
Yeah, right.
I'm thinking if we close on the 17th, as he says, we should get the release forms from Oak Crow at the 22nd. Then we'll send out the notice of the award to the attorney.
Okay.
That's not.
I'll be back.
And then I've got, these 2 invoices were sent to Steve and he filled out the disbursement request.
In the process of filling out the disbursement request.
I thought you might want to copy these.
I'm pleased with those disbursement
Okay.
requests.
Here's some more. Hey, stuff.
These are the one that was last one.
Yeah. They have to do with,
This is the one that we signed with. And I'm already paid.
no,
No.
these are the ones that you fit in.
Check reimbursement.
And Christie,
Yeah, 200. If you already got these. Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, yeah, we've already done that.
yeah, and Christie will be filling out a disbursement request next time for 30,000 PEO. You paid Midwestern.
I'm doing that.
Oh, you're doing that.
Yeah. I think the PER, that's the one that he's got me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and 5,000 for the environmental review, which is reimbursed.
That can be. Not come. And Christmas.
These are all CCNG related. Okay,
Those 2 I just gave you in the envelope.
well, there's 4 in here. Or there are 2 copies. There's 4 in here. These ones-
What does it say?
Yeah. AMP for the streets,
Yes.
Title 6, ADA sidewalk plans. Yeah, it's all CCNG. That's
Yeah.
right. I'm just making sure.
So I guess grant stuff. How much money do we have budgeted?
Well, Our current balance is 32, almost 33, and we'll have 2 more deposits in 2025. And then I don't know what the monthly is gonna be for 2026. But, it won't be paid in 2026.
I'll make most of the all.
I just think only for one there is if we're gonna do Roberts, do we wanna try to get that pipe put in underneath Robert Street, or we gonna try to do anything with that drainage stuff down there? Before we pave it, or?
Yeah, I know that we got that big estimate from,
He was asking, yeah, he was asking.
I think we could use, if not for economic development, money, maybe to do that. We have to have all the,
Know where to put it.
that stuff from William Elliott didn't work. Because he had the engineer come to do all that surveying for those falls.
That need to be detailed, that's just my opinion.
I don't care what you guys think. I'm just saying, we can use that stuff, then we can. Not worry about it, we can cut the road and put it in and patch back over it, whatever.
I think I'm gonna put in, I'm gonna do it and blacktop over it, so we're not tearing it back out in a year or two.
So go ahead and put the drainage pipe in before the water. the
Then we're gonna
drainage-
have to get a engineer. Somewhere, we're gonna have to have an engineer involved or somebody to tell us what elevation it needs to be.
Yeah.
So, you want to reach out and see what it just costs to get it engineered from the pond to the east side of Roberts. We'll stop there right now, or what do you want to do? I mean, I don't care. I'm just seeing what you guys want to do.
Yes.
Is that money in economic development?
Mhm.
How much is it, roughly?
Probably have to ask for different regulations to spend more, but I think actually that's a home rule. There's 47 in there right now.
How much was the one quote you got? 30?
That's 30.
38 hearings.
Do that and see where we go from there. You just tell me what you want. And
It needs to be.
simple. We can break down in 3 steps. I mean, that'd be the first step before we pave that road.
I like to get the whole thing engineered before we start.
Yeah.
And we can do it in sections after that. I'm all for that. If that price is still good for the whole thing, I just think the whole thing. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
You can sign this here, and then you can sign. What's it called, post compliance?
You guys want to.
It's just something you gotta sign. It's a bunch of things. It's relevant, completed, and then,
The whole thing.
it's a record retention on it, you get the post issuance, it's just standard bond issue. I didn't worry about it, there's a lot of that, just have the town council sign that.
Yeah.
It's
I just think we need to do that.
Yeah.
Let's say, it goes to
You got a couple months to. Put it back on.
It wouldn't be till the asphalt plant's open, so. April. Yeah.
I'll make the motion to do all the streets. I'll second that.
I agree.
And for.
Thank you, Gary. Gary, you have anything else for us? All right. I have a piece of paper.
Jerry, I signed this. Here. Tricking you there. I had it. Yeah, the silence.
Chelsea or Morgan, you guys have anything? Just try have anything.
I don't think he does.
Is he gonna take it with his mom?
Wednesday, to put in the notes.
Let's see. Point.
How does your thing?
Let's close it. 3.3. I can see.
What?
I want to know why doesn't.
It's actually,
As far as the weather firing, or is that what you're asking? It's supposed to be getting fixed, yes.
yeah, we got it all approved. Mike, you have anything?
The chemical room floor looks great. And what there's pictures on there. Looks fabulous in there. Rearranging the toes. Part of the problem possibly was why the sulfuric acid pump was bad. The ventilation, so right now I have the rear vent on, but they suggest drilling a hole in the top and then put a pipe in and vent it directly out. That don't matter. Then obviously when we get that shut off, of course, we're gonna be heating up here before long, so we need to get that fan shut off. And we have time to make notifications this week for lead and copper, or do I need to wait? Fall.
I wouldn't be until Thursday before I catch my breath from,
I mean, it's
That's
up to you
good.
if you wanna try to do it this week, or we can wait till next week.
like, maybe Tuesday next week.
Okay.
Would that be okay?
Yeah.
Just, if you come at them on Monday, they'll forget that they're coming maybe, and, or pick them up Wednesday or vice versa. Okay. If they're doing 20,
Oh, I do have one other thing, well, two kicked out in the morning. Back working. But. Sure what, because the breaker will trip. The electrician had to come up the last time. That possibly there's something going on itself. See what I go.
Oh,
2018 was installed. That's what we picked.
have everything you need for what gets sold, for the plans?
So as far as I know,
Okay,
we're just waiting on them to come up with permanent heaters on, but
that's kind of what I was wondering.
Yeah, I haven't been out to do that yet.
Okay.
Call back and go and do it. I called him once, been 3 weeks ago. Something like that. I'll put it on their schedule, but he didn't tell me when it's gonna do it, so.
Jay, have any?
That's great. Right. Fun, so.
The only thing I have, just, Rich was over in the corner. Rick, what do you have? Anything?
Nothing right now. I didn't get an answer back from one guy I talked to about that, about the stop part time. He got another person that's nearby.
I think the only thing I had, Mark Seymour approached me on his water station down there. And I guess we have a $1,200 hookup fee for that.
It's 1,000, I think.
So,
I'm sorry, it's 1,500.
he acted like there was a meter already there on before that. So I don't know.
Couldn't find one. We had to find one there. I think I found the old pier, but there's nothing inside of it. So that doesn't meter on this property. They use the existing meter for the chiropractor's office or what? Couldn't find it.
I think that's always been separated property as far as I know, as long as I've lived here. There's not much room for anything for something when you have water. I don't know.
Oh, we should get a hold of the fence guy.
And talked to him, he sent all this stuff, she sent him a check, said, you know this stuff.
Well, his invoice in there to be approved. I told him to mail a check tomorrow. So,
Nope.
All right, Kendall. All right.
I just have. Did I miss an official motion of the bid award to the contractors? Was that at the September meeting and I missed it? I don't remember writing down, making a motion to award the contract to Pittsburgh Bank and all of that. So, okay,
We just received the approval there from SRF to award those
I know,
contracts.
I saw those three names, I'm like, yes, so might have to re-tidy up September meeting notes because that was not in the notes that we made a motion to accept the bids of those three that were listed on that award, so might have to fix this and is that okay? Is that okay?
You're just improving a little bit, right? Anyway.
Right. Don't really have a choice, you know, you have to do a little better, but I just didn't have it. The only other thing I had is, Jay, have you noticed South Park, that one outlet is broke off, so I don't know if we should fix that, it's exposed to the elements. It just needs a new cover on it. And that's the only other question I had was, I didn't know if we could use the information that William Elliott and his engineer friend did with those surveys for the fall or whatever. That's what he used to do for a living. And the engineer did too, so they did it for free. That was my only other question. We already discussed that, so I don't have anything else.
What's not anything?
They're treating the 31st.
31st. And there's a sign down the door, I think it's 5:30,
They're doing something.
Bean Day, and
It's,
a kid's business fair. Can open the bathrooms and turn the power on. Okay, but yeah, I can open bathrooms, not how, I'm helping down. Yep. It's easy now. Jay, can you tell me the hours on typically, I can't see that far, 5 to 8, 6 to 8. Have a trunk or treat down at the park, I think, starting at 5, maybe.
That sounds good.
Okay. I have said all your invoices.
All right. Say meeting adjourned.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah. Hey,